Howdy folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a song, I Did It, by the original artist, Reba McEntire. But this is LeAnn Rimes, The Greatest Man I Never Knew. And this is in honor of Reba. And the only reason I know that is because Renee Mooberry made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So first, Renee, thank you for the gift and the request. But Renee said that this video is a video capturing artists honoring Reba. So I guess it was at some kind of ceremony or obviously a performance somewhere. So let's find out. I'm calling this a review, even though I haven't seen LeAnn do it. And I guess the prior reaction that I did of LeAnn's kind of inspired you, Renee, to do this one as well. So let's see what we've got. One of the things I love about country music, country artists, the country culture, the country family, if you will, is the way in which honor is bestowed upon others. There isn't trash talking. It isn't a sense of hyper competitiveness. It's the forerunners in the genre in which you reside, that you perform in and are trying to hone. There's great honor bestowed upon the others. It's a beautiful thing. Even at the, CMAs, where people talk, when they give their speeches, they almost always give shout outs to the people in their category who are also up for the the award. And it's just a beautiful thing to see that sort of camaraderie and respect. So this is absolutely in that vein. So let's see what we've got. The Greatest Man I Never Knew. It's a live performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss LeAnn Rimes.
Well, she did Unchained Melody last reaction I did, review, and she crushed it.
Greatest man I never knew lived just down the hall, and every day we said hello, but never touched at all. He was in his paper,
Yeah.
and I was in my room. How was I to know he thought I hung the moon? The greatest man I never knew came home late every night. He never had too much to say, too much was on his mind. I never really knew him. Oh, now it seems so sad. Everything he gave to us took all he had. Then the days turned into years, and the memories grew black and white. He grew cold like a cloud when a wind blowing across my life. The greatest words I never heard,
Yeah.
I guess I'll never hear. The man I thought could never die has been dead almost a year.
Sorry to cut that. There was no good place in here. Is this a true story? I may have asked this on the last one. Was this a true story, though? I mean, this is a true story for someone's life, more than one person. There's no question about it. I can attest to this because this song speaks to, my life. And it's true, just true. I mean, not everybody has the emotional bandwidth to give to their kids, to give to their spouse, to give to their friends, to give to other humans. And in this song, I'm just getting that strong sense. I don't know if Reba wrote it or she embraced it. And, but there's that balance because life is so tough in ways. You got to make a living to support your family as a man. You've got to get out there and hustle. And then you get home in the evening and you might just be exhausted depending on your line of work. You want to give a little bit of time. But this is just true. And I'll get back to the song. If you love somebody, whether it's spouse, kid, friend, just tell them. Just be vocal about it. You don't have to be overly effusive. You don't have to show this emotion. But my buddy Craig and I, my buddy Tosh and I, whenever we get together, which isn't all that often because, we don't live so close to one another. My Tosh is in Chicago and I'm in Jersey. But it's like anytime we get together, give a good bro hug. Love you, man. And Craig, same thing. And if you love someone, step up. I was the first one in my nuclear family, my mother, father, and my siblings, to say I love you to anybody in the rest of the family because I realized nobody was going to do it if somebody didn't lead the charge. I had to step up and be the one. And my father still never said it to anybody because that wasn't his way. My mother started to. My sister still have a lot of difficulty because we were not raised that way. And in this song, she didn't know. He thought she hung the moon. Yeah, because he never said it. And that's the key. You might feel it. Don't assume the other person knows it. You've got to verbalize it. Whoop, say it.
Never said he loved me.
Yep.
Guess he thought I knew.
She has such a soulful voice. That's her mother. Reba's mother phone?
We'll be back with more CMT Giants. Coming up, Trisha Yearwood. And we'll have more Reba music from Jennifer Nettles, Dolly Parton, and Faith Hill.
Yeah, every one of those can carry a tune that they mentioned in the end there. But Renee, that was just beautiful. LeAnn I think it may have been the first time that I sort of formally had these words in my head, and it was probably within the first minute of the song, maybe 30 seconds, but she's really got a soulful R&B voice. Like she could easily transition to R&B, and she probably does have a nice collection of R&B tracks that she's recorded that never released, but she could carry a tune, we know that, but she's got a certain depth in her voice and a certain feel for the lyrics. She's very confident. She never feels like she has to oversell anything. So that's just, some people are born right time, right place, go into the right occupation and get the right breaks, and we get to enjoy it. This was just a beautiful tribute to Reba. And I wonder if LeAnn had a choice of songs that she was going to sing or not. But if she opted for this, or if the producers of the show wanted her to do this one, I'm sure LeAnn had some say in it, because when you're having superstars, they do have say in things, you give them say, just out of respect. It's like, how do you feel about doing this one? Oh, no, I don't think I could pull it off, or what have you. But come in with a song like this, and you wonder, could LeAnn connect with this song? Because you don't know people's relationships. you learn about him over time. You might see an interview like we saw of Dwight Yoakam's that Renee made a gift to the channel for me to do as well on Whoopi's show. And I've learned a lot about Dwight, and I had respect for him as an artist, but as a man, I gained a lot more. I mean, I didn't doubt that he was a good dude. I had nothing to base it on because I only knew him by his music. But when I saw that interview, I'm like, wow, this dude has depth. And then you learn. And then about this song, maybe some of you folks know about the history of this song and if it applied to Reba or if it applied to LeAnn, if we don't know or what have you. But it's true. I come back to it and I said it in, I don't remember, maybe in one of my life coaching videos or somewhere, but maybe I even reposted it here on the channel some years back, but say it. You've just got to say, don't go to your grave without having said some beautiful things to beautiful people in your life. Don't assume they know. Just don't. People need to hear it. And I'll say this to my gender, men, your woman needs to hear it. She does. It may seem like you're overdoing it to tell her you love her every time you leave for work or when you hang up the phone. Love you, honey. It's an easy habit to get into, and it feels really good to say it. It isn't just on the receiving end. It feels good to be the one giving that love to someone. It's a special gift to be able to give love to somebody, not just to receive it. And don't think they don't notice it or feel it. And some people may even have difficulty reciprocating it to the same extent you want to give it. Compassionate people, it generally is that way. Where it's easy for me to give, it's harder for me to receive. I can receive love, though. There's no question about it. So anyway, oh, goodness. I can't rate that. That was done in honor of Reba. Yeah, I don't rate songs that are sort of in that vein, that are either homages directly to someone or like in this, it was an honorific thing. So, Renee, thank you again for another wonderful request. I'm loving this. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
Let us down.